Alright everybody, let's try this again. This morning I did an hour and a half long live cast with no audio. But I think I fixed it.
Hello everyone and welcome to our September development update. Hopefully all of you have been having a glorious month, as we definitely have been, you know, at the grind,
Not
getting
really,
a lot of things done, and we're going to show off some of that right here. We have quite a few videos to share with you, as well as, you know, our normal, updates from all of our teams. First and foremost.
Okay, I edited the heck out of this video because it's very long. And I tried to cut it down to like under 10 minutes so people would watch it. And also, this is my first time I'm making this video in OBS. In OBS, that's where I'm making it. And I had a lot of technical difficulties this morning, but I think they're fixed. So let's try and do a live reaction to the show, even though I've watched it 3 times now.
Guess who's going to be starring on a show? Stephen Sharif! Stephen is going to be joining the discussion round, the Ashes of Creation discussion round, over on twitch.tv/bcgiant, which you can go check out on September 26th, which is this Sunday at noon Pacific. So definitely go check that out. I think they have a, on the Reddit, you can submit some questions still. So if you want to submit questions, pop on over and put them over there, and maybe Stephen will answer your question on the live stream.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Darn it, I paused it in the wrong spot.
That's their 100th episode, so it's a little bit of a fun celebration as well. Next up, we've got some cool things from our community.
Okay, this is starting to suck already. Editing sucks. So I thought maybe I could make a video in OBS and live stream it. That way I wouldn't have to edit it. But it's not working out as well as I intended. Let's take a look at this letter from the lovely Alluring NZ and see what they have to say.
We just wanted to do like an extra shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for putting that lovely letter together. We really appreciate it. It was
that was awesome.
It was so awesome, and the dev team
loved it.
The team loved it. And
that's the good, like, heart and feely stuff that definitely is the biggest motivator for any developer to read from a community when you go through what is a lot of endless hours of work and putting together a milestone for the development, right? And you get to read the response from the community. And this was it was a very comprehensive it was very comprehensive.
And the little doodles and stuff are so cute.
Yes, I love those. Those are great.
And of course, we have our reminder that our cosmetics are going to be swapping over. The Coliseum's favored will be swapping over on October 6th, 2021 at 11 a.m.
October 26th. October 6th, I'm sorry, is when they come out, the new ones. That's when these end. I like the snail. And, that's about it. I like the red sails on the ship. I kind of like the cross between a pit bull and a horse thing. Kind of. That thing.
And Pacific. And you can check those out over on our shop, as well as on our news article that has some lore bits, which I'm sure I'll...
Okay, lore bits. I like that thing on its head. It's made out of jade. And so are the things on that horse's chest. That's part of the lore that they talk about in the website. Also, when did they start putting lore in here? They used to have lore in here, but I analyzed the heck out of it, and then they stopped putting the lore in there. So, now they're putting lore in there again? If I'm not the one analyzing it, somebody else is going to do it.
Of our orc friends out there are interested in reading. So snag it while it's hot, because the next set's coming in. How much time do you typically spend on character creation, and what are the tools you like to have available when you're building your character? Do you focus on race and class synergy, looking good, or something else entirely?
I don't think we've ever seen this elaborate of a character creator in an MMO before, so I think it's going to be something pretty cool to share with the community when it's ready.
Yeah.
I think so too. Usually I just go by whatever looks cool. I don't try to create anything. I just fool around with it and make it look cool.
And like we've said in the past, if you're kind of new here and you don't know how that stuff is going to work, we are going to have the character creator be available before launch so people can kind of create their characters. Take your time. We understand that when it comes to like launching a product, do you like to see larger variance in progression speed between different leveling activities, examples questing, grinding mobs, or do you prefer a more homogenized progression across different leveling activities?
I prefer a homogenized thingamabob. I don't like it when it's faster to level up by killing people, because then that's all everybody does and they just ignore the crafting part of it. I like it when it's even, when you can level up at the same speed fighting as you can crafting. That's what I like. That's my vote, Margaret.
As you know, this year we've added in a lot of guild gathering discussions because we are specifically focusing in on a lot of guild system stuff.
Okay, it's at this point in the live stream that Steven goes crazy. He basically wants access to your phone so he can scream at you when you're not online. He wants to tell you to get online and go join the battle and stuff. What? Mostly he's joking, I hope. But I cut that part out because he went a little off the rails there.
All right, let's move on to our next thing here, which is content creator stuff. We are still continuing to take applications, so if you're interested and you are a content creator, the main thing for us here is consistency and quality of content. So apply to the program. We are not accepting anyone into the program quite yet because we're still in our second round of interviews. I've been interviewing quite a few people, looking at a lot of resumes. Haven't quite found that perfect person for us. And like we said, our main goal is to hire people that we really feel are perfect for our teams and, are going to make a solid, intrepid family member that we have here.
What? I don't understand Margaret's creator program at all. It's very confusing. Why are you vetting the content creators? You want high quality, high production values in the videos about ashes? That's not going to work because anybody can make a video about anything. You're going to go through a bunch of trouble to pick like 10 really good creators, and then like 100 other people that make really sucky videos are just going to make videos about it. I'm making a video right now and I'm not an official content creator. And this video kind of sucks because I don't know how to use the tools. I don't think this is going to work, Margaret. I think you're just going to waste a lot of your precious time.
For long lasting times. And with that, once we do hire that person on, we will be bringing on our training program, sending out invites for folks. And then also, if you aren't invited to the program or the training program, you will get a message anyway that telling you why, so that you can work on, doing things to improve it so that you can be able to reapply at a later date.
Okay, what the heck did she say? Training program?
Studio.
What kind of training program? Are you going to teach people how to YouTube? It's like learn how to YouTube by vlogging Ashes of Creation? What? That's very interesting if you do that. I do not understand this at all. Are you trying to help small creators get bigger? by teaching them how to vlog? I do not understand this. Also, you've had like 6 months to work on this, Margaret, and you're working from home, so like, snap it up, girl. I want this on the desk by Friday. Like what? I don't understand what's going on with the content creator program at all.
Update. Things are going very good at the studio. We have the last of our equipment and furniture, ancillary things being installed as of next week. I think it arrives on Monday and should be installed by Friday of everything. We have about, I would say, 80% of the team is in the studio at this stage. We've gotten some of the appliances in. We've had some great hires over the past few weeks since our last stream, including one that I guess got picked up by a couple of news outlets. One of the senior narrative designers for Intrepid is a gentleman by the name of Wynn McLaughlin. We're very happy to have him joining the studio. He was the former lead writer for Elder Scrolls Online, which I thought did a great job. I loved that game's narrative and stories. I thought that was one of their strongest points. But also he worked on SOTOR and Tabula Rasa and other great games. He has a very distinguished background within the industry and is a very talented individual. So we're happy to have him join the team.
Okay, this is the new Jeff. Okay, so this is Wynn McLaughlin. He's the new Jeff. Let's read a little bit about him, shall we? Born in Salem. Ooh, scary. What? Your mom should have went out of town to have a baby. Who wants to be born in Salem, Massachusetts? Ooh. Alright. Wynn McLaughlin was born in Salem, Massachusetts, and currently resides in Stewarttown, Pennsylvania. Good for you, because you moved out of that scary place. With his wife, Kathy, their crazy pups, Chula and Samich. Chula means sweet girl. And Samich, he likes sandwiches. And their ginger tabby, Kessel. Kessel? Oh, that's my character's name on Bless Unleashed. It means cheese. I think I like this guy already. Wynn is a narrative designer for video games, screenwriter, television writer, and novelist. He is a member of the Writers Guild of America West, the International Game Developers Association, and the Independent Book Publishers Association. The Bone Feud, the 2015 IBPA Benjamin Franklin Silver Award winner for the Bill Fisher Award for Best First Book Fiction, is his first novel. Oh, the dude's winning awards. I like that name, The Bone Feud. Here's a picture of it. Let's see. Oh, nope. And it won an award, 2015. Let's read an excerpt of it. Shall we? Here it is. It is my belief that all the greatest tales ever told have been told in saloons. It was in such a smoky, heathen-filled den of iniquity that I first heard the tale of the Bone Feud. As with all great tales, it was at its core 100% true. In fact, much of it has long been a matter of historical record. But tales grow in the telling, and I therefore must apologize in advance for any inaccuracies, and beg your indulgence for any romanticized embellishments. I have decided to present this story here, just as it was told to me. I find it entirely too rich and too entertaining to alter, simply to curry favor with pedants and historians. A pedant is a know-it-all. I like it. Oops, I skipped a page. I don't need to hear myself. The saloon in question was a nameless establishment in the dilapidated mining town of Tin Cup, Nebraska. In recent years, the local mine had given up the ghost and the town seemed destined to follow. But for now, the residents of Tin Cup were holding on with stubborn tenacity, and on the afternoon of my arrival, it appeared that most of them were holding on in the local saloon. I kind of like the writing, don't you? I wonder what this is about. It's only... Oh, that's Kindle edition. I was going to buy it instantly. $2.99. That's the Kindle. I do have a Kindle. Maybe I will buy it. It was a nameless place, but a place of character, where whiskey flowed, cards were dealt, and Tin Cup's scant wealth was redistributed again and again. It was early afternoon when I arrived. I pushed through the swinging doors, brushing the stage dust from my tweed jacket, and breathed in the atmosphere with amusement and anticipation. It was a meager crowd, a mix of the unemployed and undesirable, with a table or two of chronic gamblers testing their luck at cards. From a corner in the room, slightly out-of-tune ragtime music jangled from a well-worn piano player. I approached the bar, where a man in an apron slumped, engrossed in a dime novel. I guess he was in his late 40s by his salt and peppered hair. He had the rugged outdoorsy look of a man who'd done far more in his life than pour whiskey. "Pardon me. Are you James Garvey?" I asked him. "That's what my mother called me." I waited, somewhat impatiently, I confess. Well, he finished the chapter before looking up at me. I messed up that line. I waited, somewhat impatiently, I confess. Well, he finished the chapter before looking up at me. When he did, he appeared a bit startled, raising his eyebrows at the sight of me. A wiry young man with ginger hair and a handlebar mustache. Wire-rimmed spectacles. And, with no thanks to the frontier sun, a blooming constellation of red freckles across his nose and cheeks. His reaction made me bluish. His reaction made me blush deeply. I suspect I looked very much like a turnip. What? Is he the redhead, or am I the redhead? I skipped a word here. Oh, raising his eyebrows at the sight of me. A wiry young man. I'm the one with the ginger hair and the handlebar mustache. Alright, I want to read this whole thing, but this is a video about video games. So let's go back. I kind of want to read this book. It gets 4 stars. That's pretty darn good. I reckon that's pretty darn good. Look at all the reviews. They're all 4 stars, 5 stars. This guy is pretty darn good. Alright. We're going to leave off here, and I'm going to go try to... Maybe I will download it to my Kindle. I want to read it. I'm not going to show you my password. I reckon I ain't that fool of a man to do it. So let's leave the video game. Let's leave the video here and end it for now. The next part of the video is a bunch of art assets. And, excuse me, they look really good. Except for the volumeric fog that Steven added in there. And it makes me cry. And it makes all the artists cry. Steven, you're a heartbreaker. The artists, they spend their lives making beautiful art, and then you wash it out with the volumeric fog. I hate that. It makes a man want to settle up to the bar and forget. Alright, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. I hope this video turns out well and doesn't have any stupid errors in it like the last time.